casino can lose millions of dollars every day and still remain one of the most profitable businesses on earth. First, that makes no sense. Casinos are filled with winners. Jackpots are constantly paid out. People walk away with stacks of cash. Yet somehow the house always wins. Not because the games are rigged, but because the environment is. The hidden mechanism isn't found at the poker table, or the roulette wheel, or even the slot machines. It's built into the building itself. Every light, every sound, every hallway, every design choice, all engineered around a single objective: to make you forget one thing. And once you understand why casinos never want you to know the time, you'll start seeing an entire industry built on behavioral manipulation hiding in plain sight. Most people believe casinos make their money through gambling. That's only partially true. What casinos really sell is duration. The longer you stay, the more likely you are to spend. The more likely you are to spend, the more likely the mathematical advantage of the house takes effect. The formula is simple. More time equals more bets. More bets equal more revenue. Everything inside a casino is designed around extending that timeline. Because casinos understand a truth that applies far beyond gambling. Human behavior changes dramatically when people lose track of time. Impulse decisions increase. Self-control weakens. Rational thinking becomes less consistent. And that's exactly where profit begins. Which brings us to the first psychological weapon: the disappearance of clocks. Walk through most major casinos and you'll notice something strange. You can spend hours inside and never see a clock. Not on the walls. Not above the machines. Not hanging from the ceiling. The absence isn't accidental. Strategic. Humans naturally use time as a behavioral anchor. Helps regulate decisions. Signals when to leave. When to stop. When to reassess. Remove that anchor, and people become more likely to remain immersed in the experience. But clocks are only the beginning. Casinos also minimize natural light. Windows are often absent. Sunrise and sunset disappear. The outside world fades away. Without external cues, time becomes difficult to track. Minutes begin feeling like moments. Hours begin feeling like minutes. And the longer that illusion lasts, the more valuable each customer becomes. Then there are the sounds. The constant ringing. The celebrations. The electronic chimes. Even when someone loses money, the environment often sounds like a victory. The hidden psychology is powerful. Humans respond emotionally to signals of success. When jackpots are constantly heard nearby, the brain begins overestimating the probability of winning. The casino isn't simply creating noise. It's creating optimism. And optimism keeps people playing. But what they don't want you to notice is that every sound inside a casino has been tested, measured, refined. The goal is not entertainment. The goal is stimulation. A silent psychological push that keeps the brain engaged for just a little longer. Because in a casino, a few extra minutes multiplied across thousands of customers can translate into millions of dollars. The architecture follows the same logic. Many casinos are intentionally designed like mazes. As curve. Layouts feel disorienting. Exits aren't always obvious. Popular attractions are strategically placed deep inside the property. Restaurants, bars, entertainment venues. Everything encourages movement deeper into the environment. The objective isn't trapping people. The objective is reducing the likelihood of departure. Because every extra minute creates another opportunity to spend. What makes this strategy so effective is that most visitors never realize it's happening. People assume they're making independent choices. But every environment influences behavior. And casinos are among the most optimized environments ever created. Before we uncover the most profitable psychological tricks casinos use, take a moment to support the investigation. If you're fascinated by the hidden systems shaping consumer behavior, corporate influence, and financial decision-making, subscribe to the Wealth Code Chronicles. And if you're enjoying this analysis, leave a like. It helps us continue exposing the invisible mechanisms operating behind some of the world's most profitable industries. Now here's where things become even more interesting. Many casinos offer complimentary drinks, luxury lounges, discounted hotel rooms, free meals, VIP rewards, exclusive perks. First glance, it looks generous. But these aren't gifts. They're investments. Casinos understand a powerful psychological principle called reciprocity. When people receive something for free, they often feel a subconscious desire to give something back. Even if they don't realize it, the casino creates comfort. Comfort increases time spent inside. Time increases betting activity. And betting activity increases profit. The same principle appears throughout modern business. Social media platforms offer free access. Streaming services offer free trials. Apps provide complimentary features. The initial gift lowers resistance. The casino simply applies this strategy in its purest form. But the manipulation goes even deeper. Many loyalty programs track customer behavior with remarkable precision. How long you play, which games you prefer, how much you spend, how frequently you return. The result is a personalized system designed to maximize engagement. Long before Silicon Valley became obsessed with user retention, casinos were already studying attention. Long before algorithms dominated the internet, casinos were collecting behavioral data. In many ways, they pioneered the attention economy. And once you realize that, modern technology companies start looking surprisingly familiar. Both industries compete for the same resource: human attention. The longer they have it, the more profitable you become. But perhaps the most effective tactic of all is something far simpler: near misses. Slot machines are carefully designed to create frequent moments where victory feels incredibly close. Two matching symbols. One symbol away from a jackpot. A result that feels almost successful, even though mathematically it's still a loss. The brain interprets these near wins differently than complete failures. They create motivation, momentum, the feeling that success is just around the corner. And that feeling can be extraordinarily difficult to resist. Researchers have found that near misses can activate many of the same reward pathways associated with actual victories. In other words, the brain responds not only to winning, but to almost winning. That distinction is worth billions. Because a player who feels close to success is often more motivated than a player who feels completely defeated. The casino doesn't need you to win. Simply needs you to believe that winning is nearby. And belief can be more powerful than reality. This is where the casino's real product becomes clear. It's not gambling, it's attention. The longer they control your attention, the longer they influence your behavior. And attention has become one of the most valuable commodities in the modern economy. If you want to decode the systems behind these behavioral empires and build your own, check the first link in the description. Because the people who understand psychology gain an advantage over those who are simply reacting to it. The next time you walk through a casino, pay attention to what isn't there. The missing clocks, the missing windows, the carefully engineered atmosphere, the subtle mechanisms designed to keep you engaged, the free rewards, endless sounds, the near victories that feel almost real. You may realize that the greatest game inside the building isn't blackjack, or roulette, or poker. It's the game being played on your perception. Casinos learned something many industries now understand. Control attention long enough, and behavior often follows. Social media does it. Streaming platforms do it. Mobile apps do it. Online marketplaces do it. Casinos simply mastered the formula earlier than everyone else. They discovered that influencing decisions doesn't always require force. Sometimes all it takes is an environment carefully engineered to guide behavior in a profitable direction. And that's the lesson hidden behind every flashing light and ringing machine. The world's most successful businesses rarely sell products alone. They sell experiences, habits, emotions, and attention, because once attention is captured, influence becomes possible. And once influence becomes possible, profit usually follows. And in a world where attention drives profit, the most dangerous manipulation is the one you never notice happening.